Hi, Terry VanNoy. Welcome to Math Class with Terry V. Hope this video helps you out, and if you enjoy it, please share it, comment, or like it. And you can also go to my website, MathPowerLine.com. It's a math resource blog, lesson videos for students, and other resources for parents and teachers. Give me a call or go to my website or email. All right, let's go to today's lesson. Let's take a look at this self-quiz to finish the video series. I have 4 more problems for you to try, and get a piece of paper ready. And number 5, of course, is a multi-step equation. Notice the parentheses, you got some distributive property to do. And solve it. And 6, 7, and 8, of course, write an equation first and then try to solve that. All right, hit pause on this video and give them a try. All right, here we go. Let's look at the answers and see how you did. Number 5 is 0. Number 6 is 6 pies. Number 7 is $14, and number 8 is 10 pieces. All right, let's take it one at a time and figure it out. Number 5, we have distributive property here and here. All right, and then we have a series of steps to do. So, negative 2 times 7n is negative 14n. Negative 2 times negative 1 is positive 2. And this negative sign or subtraction sign in front of the parentheses, think of it as a negative 1. So, negative 1 times positive 1 is negative 1. Notice how that 1 on the inside changed its sign. And a negative 1 here times 2n is negative 2n. Again, the sign just changed. Equals, just copy everything else down and we will get started with this. One step at a time. Keep it organized. All right, on the left side we have like terms to add. I have a negative 14n and a negative 2n, so that would be negative 16n. And this positive 2 and this minus 1 would give us a 1. Positive 1. All right, 7n plus a 1n right there would be 8n. And the 2 take away a 1 again is 1. All right, well, we have a free number to get rid of, so let's subtract 1. And in the same row, if you keep organized, remember, we want the n's on one side. Let's get the n's moved over to the left. So we'd have to subtract 8n right here. Subtract 8n. Now it turns out that those pairs of 1's disappear because those make 0. And so I have negative 24n equals 0. Very interesting. I'm going to divide each side by negative 24. And that gives us my answer, which, as you already saw, is 0, and that's y. Okay? Anytime we're going to divide a number into 0, it will be 0. So, I hope you did okay on that one. Number 6. The cooking club made some pies to sell during lunch to raise money for a field trip. The cafeteria helped by donating 2 pies. Let's just kind of make a highlight there. Donating 2 pies to the club. Each pie was then cut into 4 pieces and sold. There was a total of 32 pieces to sell. How many pies did the club make? So the answer is 6, and let's see why. First of all, let's say capital P or lowercase p, doesn't matter, represents how many pies the club made at the beginning. Now it says the cafeteria donated 2 pies, so we're going to add 2 pies to that. But this part about cutting each pie into 4 pieces, that means that for every number of pies, we're going to create 4 pieces. So that's a multiplication idea. Now that represents all the pieces that are sold, which we know is 32. All right, well, let's first of all, we could just divide by 4. Okay, or we could use the distributive property and kind of do it similar to the previous example. But I think this is a nice little shortcut. Go ahead and divide each side by 4. So p plus 2 equals 8. And then, of course, we subtract 2, and that's why my answer is 6. Okay, so that's kind of a shorter way of doing it. P equals 6. All right, number 7. Nadiba spent half of his weekly allowance at the movies. Let's start with A for allowance. To earn more money, his parents let him wash the car for $7. What is his weekly allowance if he ended with 14? All right, so he started with a weekly allowance, and he spent half of it. So we're going to divide that by 2. To earn more money, his parents let him wash the car, so he gained $7 more, right? And his weekly allowance ended with $14. All right, well, first let's subtract 7 out of that. And so A over 2 has to equal 7. And we're going to multiply each side by 2, and that's why my answer is 14. Number 8. Hong had some candy to give to her 3 children. The first one, she first took 1 piece for herself and evenly divided the rest among her children. Each child received 3 pieces. With how many pieces did she start? All right, we're going to say that P stands for a number of pieces that she started with. Okay. She took one of the pieces for herself, but then she evenly divided the rest among her children, and she had 3 children. That resulted in each child getting 3 pieces. So let's start with that. Now, anytime you have one side of an equation divided by a number, let's multiply each side by that number, which will cancel out that division there. And so P minus 1 equals 9, and of course adding the 1 to get rid of that free number would give us the answer of 10. All right, there you go. Now, fairly simple, and I hope that you tried these self-quiz problems. Thanks so much for watching this video series. All right, there you have it. I invite you to go to my website now, MathPowerLine.com, or email me or give me a call. The way I work best with students is live, online in my classroom. So if I can help you in any way, answer some specific questions, the first lesson with me is free as I show you how everything works. All right, study hard,